Alright, so I just got a recommendation to do like this, and let me see if I can do this. We're going to pick a general and pick an assistant and find out which books to pick and put on. Let me see what I have open down here. All right. So we'll do a free to play. Let's do this. I'm going to compose Tamaris. You can get her out of Relics and from the tavern. No, maybe not the tavern, but she is free. And Guangetu will compose him also. They are both free generals. So let's start right here. Let's put them on the wall. First thing we want to do. And I will take, scroll going to be all the way down here at the bottom. Nope, sorry, I gotta open the books first. Open Tamaris, and check. Range general. So we are doing range. I'm glad to, I know he is range 2. Could be mixed, but I think he's ranged. Check. He is actually mixed. So they will actually pair good because one of his books on here is increases ranged troops and siege machine attack by 20. So these are free generals. And we will go here and add onto my wall. Let's do Tamara since she's a little bit better as the main. And we'll make Mongeto the assistant. They work. See, both of their main skill books are yellow. They work. So now the next step is let's make sure that make sure they can add both book types. And what I mean by that is this. Let me do this, make it easier. What I just did was I changed my grouping to the list like this instead of the the blocks. So I made them, those two generals, I made them favorites, and so they're easier to get to. My favorites list is shorter, and I'll delete some eventually and make it even shorter. So let's go to Tamaris. We're going to go to skill book right here, and we're going to scroll down. We're going to start at level 1, always. Range books. First book you always want to make sure they can take is attack. I click it and I don't hit confirm. It says okay. So she can take this book. It'll replace it and she can take it. So then I go over to him, click on the books, scroll down to level 1 and click range attack also, and he can take it. So what I'm checking is I don't want to add range attack to Tamaris and then it is grayed out on Guangeto, his main skill. So if Guangeto could not take range, that means that if I put range on Tamaris, range attack on Tamaris, then it'll gray out his skill. So it doesn't. So we're good. We will add on the attack. Let's look at before you add anything else, the next one, and these are never going to be attack and defense, usually will be the only ones that maybe a general can't take. And I'm saying that will conflict with their main skill. Next one is range troop bonus. Always want range bonus on siege and range generals because that makes them fire first. I'd added that second book, level 1 range troop bonus and level 1 range troop attack. They both went on good. Next one I'm going to add on can be either defense, range defense, or ranged HP. I will do ranged defense. And I got so lucky. All three of them just went on the first time. So what I do now is go up here to my level 4s. I'm going to add range defense, replace range 4. Range troop bonus, replace range troop bonus 1 with the 4. And the attack, same thing. Alright, all the skill books on Tamaris are good to go. We're going to go back over to Ghetto. Skill books. So we need March speed. These, and you could technically add other types. Like Ghetto had, you could, but it's not going to be effective. So you're going to be using these to send a ranged march. So your layered march is going to be 40% your top tier, or 40% T12 range. It's going to be 25 or 20% T13 and 20% T11. So the rest will be 1,000. Everything else. So if you put on there a siege attack book or a ground attack book or mounted, you're only buffing a few thousand troops. So you want to stick with all range. Or because we only have 4 range books and we got 6 slots to fill, we go to March speed. And there's been discussion about this. Is the speed to your enemy, or it's the speed between the clocking order, between rounds of attack. So either way, you want it. Getting there faster always helps. So we'll add March speed. Next one I'll always add is March size. It replaced March speed. So go again. March speed. Put 2 books. Now I'll come back up here. The one I was missing was range troop HP. So range troop HP. We took off March size. We're going to add March size again. And we're going to keep on doing this until we get all 3. And March size was replaced again. And range troop HP was replaced again. So we're going to keep going. So this is a good example of how it takes a while to get them. Range troop HP replaced again. March size replaced again. March speed replaced again. HP replaced again. March size replaced again. Finally, I've got all 3 of them. You can't be discouraged. You just have to save up skill books. That's why Wheel of Fortune and relics are important. You get all these, you get skill books from them. So we add the level 4. They go straight to the one that they correspond with. March size, March speed, and range troop HP. We got them. Next. So you need to decide which one's going to be your main, which one's going to be your assistant. I want to use Tamaris as my main. So you want to go in here and let's look at it. So we're doing free to play. So I would stick with probably Aki. Let's look. Here's the Aki ring, Akamedi ring. Not a range buff on here if you look. There it is. The Fearless ring. I would use Fearless ring on them. So I'm not going to craft because I don't have the stuff to do it, but I will put this stuff on there and I'll show y'all the refines. So let's put a Fearless. Okay, paused it for a second so I can go through. So we're going to do on the ring, we're going to use our Fearless. We have right here, range troop defense, range troop attack on an Aki ring. The boots, we have we have Fearless again because we have Range Troop HP. Leg armor, we are going to use Courageous because it has Range Troop attack. There is no Range Troop on this one, on the Fearless set. Go to the armor right here, and we don't have a range attack, defense, HP, or anything. So we have an in city, but that is not going to help us when we're marching. That's only in city. So we are going to use Courageous for the siege machine attack because range and siege go together, and it also has a range attack debuff and a mounted attack debuff. And the helmet, same thing with the helmet. There is no range buff that's going to help us, but we have on the I think I picked the Fearless one because you can debuff the mounted, or no, I'm sorry, I want to do Courageous so we can debuff the ground, because ground is what beats range. So we want to try to debuff ground as much as possible so we can get a better attack and we don't have as much attacking us. Or you could debuff their weakness, which is mounted, to give you a stronger attack. So we'll go to our general here. Remember, we're only putting a gear on our main, which is going to be Tamiris. We're going to give her this bow, the Aki bow also. We are going to give her the Courageous Aki armor, the Fearless Aki boots. We're going to give her the Fearless Aki ring, the Courageous Aki leg armor, and the Courageous Aki helmet. So let's look at the gear now. Now we have a 6 out of 6 attack or buff set attributes. We have all troops attack plus 10%, our attack on monsters, which doesn't matter, but we also have a debuff of enemy troop attack. So that's going to be bringing their attack down when you attack them. So let's go. You would want to always, when you add this gear on for attacking generals, you want to upgrade the star. You want to just use up, it's going to toss a lot of gold and bring it up, and what that does is, if you look at your attacks and everything, it brings my range troop attack from, I think it was 20%, now it's at 30%, and my range troop defense is now 30%. So once you get everything starred, then you want to go through and you want to refine. I don't have a lot of refining stones, but I can show you. So you really only want gold percentage. So these are all white, and we don't even have a range. So we want to cancel it, refine. Range troop load, that's no good. We're going to cancel that, refine again. We have a range troop attack, but if you look, that's plus 88. It's white, it's the smallest, and it's a flat refine. We want percentage. We do not want flat. Alright, I just opened a few boxes and got a few more. Let's try to we're going to cancel that one. We don't want it. Refine again. Range troop load again. No good. And we don't have anything. So I'm out of refining stones to continue going. But you want to keep doing this, and when you get one that you want to keep, let me find a gear. I don't think any of this has been refined at all because these were all my general. So when you find a piece of a refine that you want to keep, like this, when you're here, Siege Machine Tack, I would want to keep that when I'm refining that purple because that was a good one. So I would lock it in and hit refine. And if I got a gold, I would lock in the gold and the purple and keep going until I got higher. And then each time I want to lock and unlock as I'm going up. And you want to get gold percentage on these attacking. So let's look. And you're going to want on this ring, you're going to want range, troop, attack when you're refining, gold percentage, all 4 of them. On your leg armor, you're going to want range, troop, HP, gold percentage on all of them. On your helmet, same thing. Range, troop, HP, gold percentage all the way. Boots, you're going to get defense. You want range, troop, defense, gold percentage. Armor, you get defense again on here with the refining, so you want gold defense percentage. Range defense percentage. I'm sorry. So all of them are range. Range defense, range HP, and then your weapon and your ring are going to be range attack. So right here on this bow, I do have it. So I got one. I hit refine. I have an orange, so that's a good one too. Anything up to the see over here on the side, it says 1 to 25%. So 25% is the max you can get with this Aki. So max being 25 and you have a 20, that's pretty good. If you go, I'll just show you other generals to see. Like on Civ gear. If you look at this and refining this, the max you can get is 30 with civilian gear. And you will actually go up, I believe, with the no, it actually stayed the same. So even if you upgrade to the Parthian gear from the Aki gear, you still get that percentage. But if you look, I believe it, I thought it was different. It's not. But anyways, you want the attack, you want percentage, you want HP, and you want it for the type that you're doing. So we're doing a range general. We have range equipment, range skill books, and we want to do range refines all the time. And once you, even if you're a free-to-play player, you can still upgrade equipment. So to do that, you would go to the general, and let's say we want to do the bow. You need to remove it from her. Hit remove, go back, go upgrade equipment, and now I have a bow right here. And when I do this bow to the Parthian bow, I'm going to get go from 30% range attack to 50%. My march speed goes up. My set attributes go up. If you click on the general, you can actually see them too. If you click right here and you click on this symbol, let me screenshot so I can circle it and show you. You click on this symbol, it'll show you the attributes or the upgrades for the going to the next set of gear. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. So we'll click on that, and this is what it shows us. Click on each set of gear. The bow, if I craft that, that's going to show us that is not. So it's actually, it shows you the it's all it's shown is that. I thought it was, so it has to be already the upgraded equipment to show you that. If I do it on this general, it shows me you go to upgrade, and it shows you what upgrades to what and what you get. So anyways, back to the upgraded equipment. You remove the gear from the general and you upgrade it and you can do this with being a free-to-play player. You get these little Forge Master certificates from Vikings. Very important to do Vikings. The bigger the level, the more you get. I recommend everybody always do hard. I mean, most alliances can do it. The power's not, they're not that hard to beat, the hard level. And then you get the equipment. So you can use the Aki gear. And why I say that is because dragon gear is for monsters. If you look at it, they're good. It's not bad attacking. So if I were to mix some Aki gear and some dragon gear, I'm going to lose these set attributes. And they're important. So the only way to get that 6 out of 6 is to have 6 pieces of dragon, and you'll get attacking troops. Yes, that's nice to have that, but at the same time, I'm not going to have any of the Aki gear. And the Aki gear has a debuff, and that's very important. When you're attacking, you need to debuff their buffs. So let's before we close out, we'll do that. And so on the assistant, so the only thing that you need on this assistant is to enhance them to level 25. And what that does is that unlocks specialties. So, star him up, or you don't even have to star him, just get him to level 25 by adding this or doing the sub-level, the subordinate city leveling techniques. And use your skill books and use your specialty. The assistant's pretty cheap. Back to the main. It's going to get a little costly in here. It's going to get these refines, all of them, to gold, or at least like 2 orange and 2 gold, you're going to be spending close to 1 million gems. It takes time, but I like to start with this. I'll get 1 gold or an orange, maybe 2 range attacks, spend a few thousand gems, maybe 100,000 gems. Then I would go to the ring, add a couple more, and then I would go to defense and add 2 range troop defense refines, and then to the armor, same thing, 2 more refines, and leg armor, then the helmet. Then I go back as I'm getting more gems and more refining stones. As you can tell, I'm out because I was refining gear earlier today. And once I get more stones, or wait till the events come around, like right now we have Super Refining Event, which doesn't really give you a lot of the rewards are not that great, and the redeeming's not that great. But you still get something back for spending stuff. Same thing with Trial of Knights when you're enhancing. Wait till the event starts to do this stuff, and you get a lot better rewards from all this. But once you get all them, you get the gear up, get everything, that's where it'll start looking like that. This is mine. I still have 2 more on my other general. I still have 2 refines to get to percentage, and I want to get all of them to gold, really. So I would lock these 2 range, and I would refine the top 2 that are flat until I got percentage. If I got a purple range troop attack percentage, I would keep it, and I would lock it, and then I would spin the next range troop flat until I got another percentage. And then I would unlock whichever one's smaller and spin again and keep on going. That's how you get these percentages. anytime you get a gold or you get a orange, you want to lock them in, especially if it is the percentage. But this video, it's getting to over 20 minutes, so I'll cut it out. Like, subscribe, and comment, please. And let me know if you have any more questions. I'll try to add on to this one because there's still like a lot to go through. Maybe when I get more refining stones, I'll come back and we'll do a little bit more refining. And I can show you more about locking in the attributes. But just remember, you don't want load on those generals. These are PvP generals. Do not get a ground troop load. You don't want it. Do not get the gathering speed. You don't need it. You don't want it. Don't get ground troop attack. Don't get rain or siege attack or mounted attack. You need range attack. You are a range general right here.